Yo, yo, yo. I had to move this to the front of the joint, right? Like, I forgot. Like, I'm having dinner with Bell. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about Biz Markie, yo. RIP the legend, man. Passed away at the age of 57, man. On Friday. Sat back. Put the lights in the studio right, like I always do. To the OGs, when they leave this physical realm of earth and they go to be with our ancestors, man, I give it up for these influential people in my life. You know what I mean? And just played his music, man. You know what I mean? Ran through the Biz Baddest Beats, the best of Biz Markie, which was released in '94. Like Biz was, you know what I mean? Like I was little, I was a kid, but I remember he had the song. Like he was like the little crazy little songs, but he always had the dope change, and he did everything. The beatbox, you know what I mean? The beatbox, the rapping, the producing, the DJing, the dance, or whatever. He had the biz. You know what I'm saying? Like, a 1 2, a 1 2, like all that. Like, make the music with the mouth biz. Yeah, all that just brought back great memories when I was little. You know what I mean? And I hear my cousin Renee, she's like, nobody beats the biz. On it. Like all his beats and everybody that sampled, Mary J. Blige sampled a couple of these joints. Like it is what it is. Picking boogers, you better pick a winner. Like the biz mark is a going off. The biz mark is, man, all that. The vapors and, you know what I mean? All that. And of course, just a friend. I'm like, Bell, you know, Biz Markie passed away. So friend like the classic. I mean, he was the Kappas and he out there just doing this thing like doo, 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 all that, man. So shout out to Biz, man. You know, I mean, Juice Crew. You know what I mean? Like word, like, you know what I mean? You listen to the music, man, like, man, nostalgic, man. Golden era of hip hop, man. New York shit, man. So I would be remiss if I didn't throw this in the beginning of the pod. So this is how it's gonna start back out because I went back in and recorded it. Now we're gonna get back to the regular pod, man. After I give it up and we take a moment of silence for Biz Markie. God bless Biz. Help him through this transition, Lord, and God bless his family, Lord, his wife. You know what I mean, children, and God bless anybody that's affected by the loss of Biz Markie, man. We love you, Biz. You know what I mean? Watch over us, Biz. Rise in paradise, my brother. Hotep was going down. It's your boy Deezy Deezy. That's D plus D now with Supreme Confidence. You listen to today's episode, Confidence in the Clutch podcast on the Confidence in the Clutch network. It's a game of basketball or the game of life. Gotta have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. I am the IP. Stay woke. Get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Last year was about branding. This one is about expanding. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Every disagreement is not a fight. You get to make the decisions, but you don't get to decide the consequences. No shine without the grind. I work for myself, so I guess I work for a boss. A cheap creator content. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. All black with a little bit of gold. Let me show you our confidence in the clutch raw. Support your own black owned media. Listen and follow to the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Coming up, today's 211th episode, Confidence in the Clutch podcast. Talking about Team USA. I don't like how they looking, but they're going to be fine. 7 out of 8 of these new head coaches are black. And Game 5, y'all. Like always, bring you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Confidence in the clutch. We are fear more than love, but never hate it, y'all. You know what it is. Confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Yeah. So yesterday, I recorded the Shy Reverberation podcast, season 4, episode 8. And I've been recording Studio One, right? Pre-Sonic Studio One. So yeah, it was yesterday. So I had Kels. I said, Kels, do me a favor and just listen right fast, right? Y'all know Kels. She's on the network. I said, Kels, do me a favor and listen to this and tell me which one sound better. So I gave her episode 15 and episode 16. Episode 16 in the whole shot that I've been recording since last season was the one in Studio One, and the one in Logic was 15. Now I found and I talked about this yesterday a little bit. I found a Grammy Award winning sound guy, and I basically copied his template for what he did, and added that. But there's a lot of compression there. You can hear it in the background like that. Shh, like it just sound loud in the background and shit. Like your mic up too high, your gain. The gain was too high. That's what it usually be with that compression. And worrying about a meter and all that. I'm still learning, y'all. It is what it is. I'm still learning. That's why I want to go to school for audio engineering, just so I can produce pods. I can produce other things. But it is what it is. It's just my journey. So this it's pretty honest. This Studio One software is pretty decent. I'm gonna have to do a little crash course in it, but they had the template for a podcast, so it's like, but Kels, what did she say? I'm gonna tell you what she said. 'Cause she texted me. She texted me when I sent it, right? So y'all let me know. Listen to like a minute of episode 210, right? And then let me see. And then you let me know. She said episode 16 sounds much clearer and softer, more polished. Episode 15 sounds louder and more like your mouth is right up on the mic, and gave me the mic emoji. so, so episode 15 was Logic and we in pre-sounders, man. But that's it, man. It's just my journey, man. I just had to let y'all know. We're recording at about 9:40 on Monday, July 19th. So let's get into it, y'all. Huh. Shout out to Kels for helping the brother out, y'all. All right. Riding around and I'm getting it, man. So I'm riding around, I'm just riding around and I'm just riding around and I'm getting it, man. Yeah, yeah. Leather wood grain, sunroof, man. Riding on some hammers and some Vogue stains. Cadillac with the hard top. 212s wait till the bass drop. Like their ass, make it move fast. Rattle in my trunk, put the pedal to the mash. Never need no gas, nigga, I might spaz. On this beat I lash, never smoked that hash. Maybe one time, no, that was past time, folks. Getting how I live, nigga, never going broke. Yeah. Riding around and I'm getting it, man. I just did a 16 or something. I just did like a 12 or something. Just effortless, man. Hey, man. Bottom Grill is the album, man. Bottom Grill. No, King Without a Throne and Bottom Grill, man. Check me out. Yo, my followers, I love y'all, man. I do it for y'all so y'all can ride around and get it. Y'all hear me? Y'all laughing. You working out. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, dog crazy. But I'm riding around, and I'm getting it, man. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, all the Team USA stuff that popped off, man, since I last recorded for y'all on Friday. It was like Friday. So, they lost Bradley Beal. They lost Kevin Love, right? The game versus Australia on Friday was canceled because of Bradley Beal being lost to COVID, and Jeremy Grant was in the protocol, you know what I mean? But he was cool. Bill's asymptomatic, no problems, you know. Their charter flight left today, so, with Kevin Love withdrawn from calf strain, that means it was 2 roster spots, right? So they picked up JaVale McGee from Denver and Keldon Johnson from San Antonio Spurs to replace Love and Bill. I said last pod, 210. Or 2 pods ago, they need a creating point guard and another big. So we got the big. So we need another creating point guard. They got the big they needed. Now they have to wait and see if Holiday does not withdraw from the team. Bucks win the championship. I mean, Holiday can go on the award tour, but it's going to be tough next year. But, I mean, if you want to go get this gold medal, go get this gold medal, man. I might put myself on my own minutes restriction. Like, man, listen, I'm going to play 20 minutes, like, for real. But we'll see, though. And, while we're talking about USA basketball, 7 out of these new coaches are black, and most are former players. Like, I applaud that. I appreciate that. Now let's get some of these general managers, man. People always ask me, about this Milwaukee Bucks. I'm born and raised in Milwaukee, 44 years, right? But I said I'm a black man first. Before that's what I identify as a black man. You know what I'm saying? I'm an African with a K. So riding around and I'm getting it, man. Ride around and I'm getting it, man. Yeah. So I just, I want James Jones to win because me have a master's in science and sports management, I know there's not a lot of black administrators, you know what I'm saying, period, in any field. But in the sports field, there's not a lot of black ADs starting in high school, you know what I'm saying? In the state of Wisconsin, there's only like 4 out of MPS. MPS don't count really to me because they don't treat their athletic directors like athletic directors. They only get $10,000 on their salary. So anyway, so I really want James Jones because he put the roster together, he did a good job, and you know what I'm saying, they gave him a chance out there. So I'm gonna pull for that. But of course, Bucks win. I tell people it's like this: I want the Bucks to win, just like I want 2 entrees if I don't know what the hell I want at the restaurant, baby. I want the Suns to win. You know what I mean? I want them both. They can't both win, so I'm happy regardless. But of course, I want the mill to win. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Riding around and I'm getting it, man. Alright, so why are we talking about it, man? Let's get into it. This game 5, man, was a game. Man, Phoenix went on ahead and put that thing out right there, 123 to 119. Don't ask me where I get to write that there from. Like, what are you talking about, son? So, y'all know how we do it over here. We break it down quarter by quarter. So, let's start it out. Booker dunked it over Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Giannis was in the poster. Giannis kind of pushed him a little bit or whatever. Didn't let him land kind of whatever. That was a dangerous foul. And the fan at the 4-minute mark counting 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? That was classic. You know what I mean? And Phoenix was just, man, it was just good basketball. It was that one more drill, right? So they were keeping the pace up and running the Bucks off of the floor in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? It was 37-21 after 1. You're like, oh shit, Phoenix just finna blow them out. But like the 45, we going back to the mill. But you know what I'm saying? Booker had 11 in the quarter. Giannis had 8. He missed 3 free throws. That's when they was counting the hundreds. He was counting the hundreds. I told my guy, I said he had about maybe 3 stacks. He had about 3 stacks. He was like, no, he might have had like 1,500. I'm like, man, it looked like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Over, under. So the Suns killed. They were shooting 14-19 for the quarter, 74% or whatever. You know what I mean? Bucks was 43%. Suns 5 or 6 trade ball range, balling, right? So it was just a good game. The Suns out rebounded the Bucks. It was the less turnovers, points to the paint. The Suns was doing their thing. All right, so there's 37-21. We going to the second quarter. The Bucks going on a 29-12 run without Giannis on the floor. I'm like, damn. They play better without Giannis and Booker on the floor. The Bucks did, you know what I mean? So the Bucks showed their offensive firepower. Like, I don't expect Giannis and Booker to sit the rest of the game when I'm watching it. Like, yo, but man, listen, the Bucks trailed by 16 after the first quarter and led by 3 after 2 quarters. That was a hell of a turnaround. You know what I'm saying? That was a 35-point turnaround. No, that was a 19-point turnaround. I'm sorry about that. So at the end, in the second quarter, the Bucks scored 43 points. And the Suns scored 24. Holiday started balling. He had 14, 6 or 7 from the field, 2 or 3 from trade ball land. CP3 had 7 that quarter. So then the shooting percentage, flip-flop. The Bucks were 6 for 9 from trade ball land. Suns 2 for 6 is that type of shit. Then the rebounds, the Bucks started coming with it. They got some offensive rebounds, 15 rebounds that quarter and all that. So it is what it is. So at halftime, it's 64-61. Hell of a game. My thing was like, can Drew keep up his offensive output? Can Phoenix play better D? Bucks is 50% for the game. So like, Bucks had to keep Booker and CP3 in check to win. Suns have to make it harder for Holiday to create. He can score all he wants. Giannis, you know what I mean? Like, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? You can't let Holiday create, but the problem with what Phoenix has is Giannis is the motherfucking creator. He creates for others. They eat off of Giannis. Giannis has become a decent to great passer that he gets his teammates involved with him, right? So at halftime, like, best player on the floor was Holiday. He had 18, 7, 11, 7 assists. The Bucks were shooting 58% from the field. The Suns were shooting 58% from trade ball land. The Bucks 53%. The Bucks were just up 2 in the rebounding. They both had 5 offensive rebounds. Points in the paint, the Suns 30-24. I'm like, oh, okay then. You know what I'm saying? So largest lead, the Bucks was 5, the Suns had 16. And at that time, the Milwaukee backcourt outscored Phoenix 27-24. Let's get in the third quarter. Bucks double-figure lead and a 26-point turnaround for being down 16. Now, Drew's shot selection is 100% better than it has been the whole series. You know what I'm saying? This is the Drew the Bucks have needed all the time. So once again, the quarter 3, the Bucks won that 36-29. It's 190 after 3. Chris had 11 in the quarter. Book had 14. So here we go. Here we go right now. The rebounds. The Bucks are rebounded the Suns by 2. So now it's more of a different game. Now Phoenix got to come from behind. I'm like, oh shit. So we go into the fourth quarter. The Bucks look like they had too much and the Suns can't stop them. How does Giannis get away with the pre-free throw shit? I still don't get it, but I see the referee's now just throwing that joint. It's genius on his part, though. So the Suns were chipping away. CP3, he hit a 3 at 3:16 left, cut the lead to 7. That CP3 foul on Giannis at 1:09 left to put pressure on him at a 120-117 game with Monty Freeze and Giannis by calling a timeout before the second is great because he missed both free throws, but he tapped that joint back, right? Gave the Suns a chance, but it didn't go to who it needed to go to. So when that happened, you already know. Where we at? We right here. I mixed all these though. I mixed these better. Maybe you know what? We ain't tripping. We ain't tripping. I'm still being DJ. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? They cut the lead down to 1. Part of a 12-3 Suns run. CP3 played well during that run. Love how CP3 called Bridges over to double Middleton, which forced him to call the timeout with 37 seconds left. Drew had to play the game with the strip on Book and a great lob to Giannis putting the Bucks up 3. To strip the ball, he could have got a foul, but he said, forget it, I'm going in. We're going for the win. And then to throw that lob, he put it on point. CP3 is dangerous pushing the air and foul Giannis. Like, why foul him? He got the lob in the air. You ain't going to make him miss. You ain't jumping with him. Why foul him? I didn't understand that, but you know, it is what it is. So, because if there's no foul, the Bucks just up 3. Now you're making a 2-possession game. So I'm like, CP3 fouled and Giannis may come back to hurt him, and it did. Giannis missed and got the back. That's when he had the back tap. Giannis missed and got the back tap. Rebound to Middleton, who missed the first free throw, pressure situations, but he made the second, putting the Bucks up 4. But once again, the Suns got out. You know what I'm saying? The Suns outscored the Bucks 29-23. So the Bucks win 123-119. Bucks up 3-2 in the series. Giannis, 32 points, 14-23 from the field, 4-11 free throws, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. They both shot it well from the free field goal percentage, 58 and 55 respectively, Bucks and Suns. They both shot it decent from three-point field goal range. The Suns was 68%, 13-19. The Bucks were 14-28. They were +1, +3 from the three-point line. The Suns, here we go again, the free throw game. Suns 91%, 10 for 11. The Bucks 53%, 9-17. I mean, so the Suns are +1 at the free throw line. Rebounds, Bucks 37, Suns 35. The Bucks were +2, and they were +3 offensively. Offensive rebounds. Assists, the Bucks +3. Turnovers, Suns -4, -3. Points in the paint, the Suns +8. Second chance points, Suns +2. Fast break points, Bucks +9. Bench points, Bucks +8. Opponent turnover points, Bucks +1. Largest lead, right? 16 and 14, right? 16 for the Suns, 14 for the Bucks. That's a 32-point turnaround for the Bucks from the first quarter, second quarter type shit, right? So the big three, we had Giannis had 32, Middleton had 29, Holiday had 27 for 88, Booker had 40, CP3 had 21, Aiden had 20. So let me run that back. Middleton, we already said Giannis stats. Middleton 29, 7 and 7. Holiday 27, 12 of 20, 4 and 13 assists. Devin Booker 17 and 33, 40 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He got to give me more right there. CP3 21 points, 9 and 15, 3 of 3 from Trey Ball 2 and 11 assists. DeAndre Ayton 20, 10 and 1. So the Bucks big three outscored the Suns big three by 7, 88-81. All right, so my reaction. The Bucks big three played their ass off, as well as the Suns, right? As well as the Suns. But the Bucks big three is better than the Suns for Game 5. It was better than them. And that's what it's looking like for the series, almost like the Bucks' big three is better than the Suns' big three. Holiday, game 4, he's 4 for 20. Game 5, he's 14 to 20. There's a difference. Holiday balls like that, the Bucks is hard to beat. The second quarter, when Book sat out, when the Bucks made that run, will be why Book sat out so long. Like, why did Book sit out so long? You know what I mean? It didn't make no sense. That kills the Sun momentum too. The Bucks was -2 on the free throw made, then the Suns attempted, right? So the Bucks were 9 for 17, but the Suns 10 for 11. So they -2 on how many they attempted. These uneven fouls, it is what it is though. But Giannis post game was amazing. If you get a chance to go back and watch the game 5, Giannis Antetokounmpo post game, it was amazing. Like no participation trophies here. He's a champion already. Anybody having a bad day, just listen to the way that brother articulates and talks. Not he talks good for a black man. Not he talks good for a foreigner, African, none of that. He's just a happy person. Like if you having a down day, listen to Giannis talk. He does nothing but cheer you up. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. I really like that guy a lot. So I love that. All right, so let's get into this prediction and adjustments for Game 6. Here's what I say. Teams that win Game 5 win the series 72% of the time. The Bucks won Game 5. So, Bucks in 6 is what everyone has been saying in Milwaukee. Bucks in 6. Bucks in 6. At my school I'm working at for the summer, they got it on the LED board outside, right? Phoenix had played well enough to win Games 4 and 5, though, which both came down to like almost last play of the game situation, with CP3 turning it over in Game 4 and Book turning it over in Game 5. Now, Monty may be on the phone with Pop now for a little championship talk. The Suns have to rebound better on both ends, though, limiting the Bucks' second chance opportunities and keep the Bucks off the foul line. And pick which one of the big three you were not allowed to have a good game. Also, Cam Johnson has to play more. That 20-minute shit, he can't play that. He be hitting shots. He pushed the ball. He played D. He rebound. He do everything. Like, he has to play. And you want to know why? The Bucks bench outscored the Suns 23-15 in Game 5. Maybe a Cam Johnson campaign pay a little bit more. I've said all series, I love Cameron Johnson game. So that's what I'm saying for the Suns. Monty, you kind of got out-coached a little bit. We got to get it together, Coach Monty. You got it. We just watching. We got to go ahead and get this shit together. Now for the Bucks, you've won home court. Now the series doesn't start until the home team loses. You won home court. You've made your adjustment with Holiday on CP3. Giannis is playing at an MVP level. Drew has shot it better, and Chris is consistent now. It ain't every other game Chris for the last few games, right? Pressure bust pipes, though. They got to come back home. They got to try to. They talking that we want to win this shit at home, instead of we just want to win the series. It don't matter if we at home or away. It's a difference. The Bucks really could have been out of the series by now. Remember, Game 4 and Game 5, the Suns really could have won both those games, and it would have been 4-1. The Bucks has to seize the moment, rebound, make the extra pass, stay aggressive, and pound the ball inside to get Aiden in foul trouble so they can just coast. Because Giannis at the 5, it is what it is. Who was I listening to? Was it Skip and Shannon? Talking about why do they keep giving up Giannis the baseline? That's on Coach Monty. Yes, everybody preach. Put your foot on that baseline, they can't go baseline. Put that foot on the baseline, they can't go baseline. So I trust Coach Monty and them to go ahead and do what they need to do and make the proper adjustment. Giannis can't be creating going baseline. That's dangerous. He can't do that. That's how Connaughton be getting them corner tray balls. So what I want is a Game 7. That's what I want. I said Bucks in 7, Suns in 6 if Giannis didn't play. Giannis played, so it's Bucks in 7. I want a Game 7. But what I think is Bucks win tomorrow, win a championship, y'all. Let me know. As always, hit me up in the comments. Hit me up in the episode notes. Go on Twitter. Let me know. I agree with you folks. I disagree with you. Wherever you listen to your podcast, let me know. Just make sure you subscribe, rate, and review. Follow. Do what you got to do. Let me know. At me. At KITK. Oh, man, I don't agree with that. Oh, I love that. Support your boy. You know what I mean? Let's make it happen together, y'all. Like always, just do this for me. Get your confidence together and get your clutch together, man. Support your own black-owned media. Listen and follow to the network on various platforms. You know, the flag is confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Search Confidence in the Clutch to follow you, find your stuff anywhere, man. Follow, share, rate, and review. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. I don't even do nothing on Instagram, y'all. It's probably Facebook. Just keep on going on Instagram. So it's all good, y'all. Have a safe and healthy night, y'all. coming back with the rest of the week. I'm feeling the Power Book 3 Kanan joint. I'm finna record that joint right now. You know what I mean? I got to go back and record Tariq, y'all. So I got 2 power joints. I got new artwork. It's coming, y'all. Mess with your boy, man. Have a safe and healthy night. I'm out, G. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.